All right, we're on. Let's see if anyone shows up. Are you on?
Not yet.
Two people are here.
Probably Zoom next one.
I know they're. Yeah, well, I've been talking with Jason. No, they're still up hidden. That new heater's terrible. Hey, Terry. How are you? Oh, man. Is it snowing where you're at, Terry? So the question of the evening is what's the weather like where you're at? Where we're at, it's snowing. It's not really snowing real bad, but it's really cold and it's getting a lot colder. Yes, you got a little. Yeah, that's what we got. The chairs are covered in the barbecue at the top of the truck. Hey!
It's showtime.
What? We need a beating stick.
Toys are up.
We're the toys.
He knows.
Yeah. Come here. Come up here.
Come up here.
Come on. Come on.
Up.
Come on. Show yourself. Everybody wants to see you act a fool. Steve Moran's here. Hello, Steve.
Steve and Jackie. How you doing, Steve? Hi, Terry. Hi, Jason. Hi, Amanda.
Did you give him a quart of gasoline again? This only happens like this when we turn this thing on. He knows it's showtime. So, yeah, fun. So we've been playing around. Got a new heater today. Looked really cool. Looked like a really good deal. And it actually heats pretty good, but the problem is the top of it, it's all plastic. This thing has nothing, but it's just all plastic. And you touch the top of it, it's like all warbly and it's melting. It's going back. Has he been into the catnip? He's into something.
Can you see? I don't think you guys can see very well. But anyway, that's it. But it's like cooking.
It's on low and it's melting itself. That's the thing. And oh, we don't have good luck with these electric heaters, but you kind of got to have them because if that propane heater runs all the time, every week you're going over and reload your. Well, we've never ran our tank out, but I think the most we've ever had to put in it is like 17 or 18 gallons, I think. That's like after being at courtside or something. I don't want to fill up with propane.
Colorado.
Yeah, well, yeah, but we filled up before we got there and filled up when we left. But we had the electric heater running nonstop.
Right.
So, Diane's here. Hi, Diana.
Hi, Diana.
C&D Casita Adventures.
Ah.
Hello, happily belated anniversary.
I think it's been a while since we've seen them. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Well, the other day I got on this little binge of watching people in heavy storms in the casita trailers or that style.
Don't scare them.
And there was one guy, Mr. Potato or something like that, and he got caught in that hurricane a couple of weeks ago on the east in Nova Scotia. he was a little nervous. I would be too. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different kinds, oils, all different kinds of things. For one thing, Cage hates this one because the heat doesn't come out the bottom.
Yeah.
And he likes to get right up underneath there and warm himself. And then what's nice about it is it's really lightweight. But what's bad about it is it's such lightweight that the top of it's all warbly and yeah, it's just not good. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Yanni.
So, and today was another day to the doctors in Texarkana for me. And then You know, they tell you, oh, need you to be here by 11:30. Don't be late. We get there at 11:30. We spend 15 minutes in the waiting room. Then
we spent a half an hour in the waiting room.
And then how long we stay?
Half an hour.
In both.
Yeah.
But doctor's really cool. He just said he was real busy. He had a couple of guys. The one guy was real nasty with him and stuff. So, Yosegi for not being bad. We went R for our governor. Oh. You went R for our governor. So you voted R for your governor. Yeah, well, you don't want to know what I think about these elections. But I'll tell you what, if something doesn't change, I'm never voting again. That should just give you your answer right there. Because it's a waste of freaking time.
It's all rigged.
It's all rigged. They're still dragging it out. I mean, when you have the Secretary of State holding up the election because she's running for governor too, well, you shouldn't have the Secretary of State who's running for governor in charge of the governor's race and counting the votes. So that's junk.
Yeah.
We should. I mean, basically, it doesn't matter what we do anymore. I mean, they have got a method that they just hold it up and tie everything up, and then they just change the votes.
Yeah.
So, and it's it's just, I guess that's the way the world's going. And RV Bandwagon, what up with the refugees? Well, we're just starting to talk about it. So we were kind of messing around with the election thing, but anyways.
But why?
Yeah, started off with we had to go to Texarkana today for this thing in my nose, and I've been using this thing that squirts, and he was actually they had done a CT scan the other day on me, like what, a week ago?
Monday.
A week ago.
Yeah, a week ago. Mm-hmm.
And he looked at that and he said, well, it looks like things are getting better. And then he looked up inside. He was going to scope my nose. But,
hi, Canadian Twig.
But anyway, having a polyp in your nose is not a fun thing.
Did you say hi to Dougie?
I did. I said hi, Dougie. We were talking about the Nevada governor thing.
Oh, yeah.
So
Amanda says, ew.
Selection thing, I think. Yeah.
Myron, I thought this wasn't a political channel, but I totally agree with you, but I'm glad you're talking about it. Our vote doesn't count.
Well, the problem about it is, guys, is that the ultimate goal is going to be to get us out of these motorhomes, just like, our RVs. I've always said, ever since we've been doing this, what they don't like about full-time RVers is that you're a full-time RVer and they can't just walk up to your door, knock on the door, and have you open the door, and there you are. I mean, they hired another 87,000 revenue officers for the IRS, and they want to be able to find you. And I mean that they're gonna be going up everybody's tail feathers trying to figure out where they can get money from, because that's what this is all about. So it's not really so much that they need the money; it's they don't want you to have anything. And that the sooner you learn that, you'll understand. That's why their motto is own nothing and you'll like it. 69 Omega Calm. Look like we found a you get rid of those? Hide.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Did you do it?
I got rid of one. There's two or three of them.
Some people have no life.
Yeah, come on, you guys, get lost.
Some people are kind of an embarrassment to themselves.
If we were looking for girls, this is not the channel to come for.
Right,
now, if you're looking for a cool dog, this is not the channel to come for either. But if you're looking for a dog, we have one. See the ears, the bat ears. Show them your bat ears. And he spent the whole day in the truck. This dog is crazy. There's Maddie. Dougie D, what's he got going on there? Smile, smile, smile. Clap, clap, clap. You can't get them off of there, huh?
I just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, I can put the broom and dustpan away for a minute. Take the trash out.
And there's Taylor Rose.
Hi, Taylor.
No, he seems to think that that what we're doing. Of course, I'm gonna have to do the. I'm gonna start doing the spray your nose twice a day. But he says it's all shrinking up and it's clearing up, and we'll see how it goes. I'm having problems with my left eye because I kind of felt like that thing should be like a fire hose, and he said no, that could mess up your vision, and it kind of did. So it seems to be getting better now as time goes on.
Doug says the boys got upset because we gave him a bath.
Yeah. Do you like to take baths?
Jason would like to know how's Class A living.
I haven't seen anything. All he's been doing is product reviews.
Yeah.
Batteries and heaters, and last thing I saw, he had portable heaters. So I don't know. He's kind of grounded right now because all he's got is a big rust bucket, and he can't drive it. Doesn't run. It doesn't. He took the braking system off of it. Hopefully, you can put it back together. But yeah, this guy, when it comes time for his BATH, we don't like to talk about it too much ahead of time, but he goes right in there. Did you cut his nails? Did you? No. Yeah, he walks right in there. I just tell him, hey, it's time. He sees me putting his towel down and everything else, getting the shampoo out, and he tries to hide, but there's not too many places to hide it here that I don't know. So he'll just go in there and let me scrub him up, and then he's on fire. He loves it.
And then he's like, he filled his gas tank up.
Yep. Well, we got a Duraflame coming. We ordered a different one. It's bigger than this one. I was trying to get a little bit smaller, but it seems like when you get smaller ones, they're like toys or something. They're just not. They're not the real deal. So this other one's a little bigger, heavier. It's like 23 pounds. So that's like with the last. The last one was heavy. Yeah. We didn't take it. I used to take it out and put it in the cargo bay down below, but we just got used to just putting it on the side of the couch over there.
Lasco has a good heater.
Yeah.
But we like the ones that kind of have a flame.
Yeah.
It looks like a fireplace.
This one's kind of weird looking though, huh? It's got that big orange box on the top.
It's tiny and it looks like it belongs in a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it's lightweight. I like that.
A lot of heat.
Yeah. It
so much so that's melting the case.
Yeah.
It's been.
And that's on low. I mean, it's got 3 settings, and that's the lowest of the 3 settings, and it's melting itself. So.
Energize your cage.
Mainstay radiated.
Radiant heat.
Yeah. Well, we get this next one we have is. I read all the reviews on it and looked it over and watched a video a lady did, and she said the only thing that she didn't like about it was how hard it was to put the legs on it. She needed I have a magnetic screwdriver. No, on the new one coming. But and the one guy said you just need a magnetic screwdriver. Well,
and then she said if they made the box 4 inches taller, they could have put the legs on for her. But then it would have probably broken transit.
Yeah. So. This one had a big gouge in the box.
Yeah, it did. The top.
There's a way. I don't know if you guys know how to magnetize a screwdriver, but it's really easy. I have these really long screwdrivers. Some of them are Phillips screwdrivers. You just take a piece of wire and just wrap it all the way down, and then you just touch it positive to negative a few times on a battery, like a car battery. Boy, it makes it'll pick up crescent ridges. So they work pretty good. ER Posse.
Thank you, Maddie. you guys would give us a thumbs up, we do appreciate that. It helps our analytics.
Yeah, it does. Well, we're on the rise again.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It'll go down after tonight, but we're on the rise again. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to 100,000 subscribers until tomorrow.
At least we're consistent.
Yeah.
Consistently going down. And then
we should change the name of this channel to the roller coaster. That's what it does.
Oh well. Thought if you whack it with a hammer, it magnetizes.
No, that doesn't do it. No. Oh, just like I say.
Yes, thank you, Maddie and Myron.
I had this screwdriver, this Phillips screwdriver. I must have had that thing for 25 years, maybe even longer. And it was magnetized. And one time I lost it, I couldn't find it. Like a year later, I found it was on the intake manifold of my van because it had the engine cover. And the handle was kind of melted, but it was still good. I still used it because I loved it.
I wonder how many miles it rode there.
And a lot. And then we used to have these vents on the roof of our house. I used to have covers. I had to take them on and off. And I lost it again. I couldn't find it. The next season when I went to either take them off or put them on, there it was laying next to one of those things up there, and it was all rusty. And I cleaned it up, and finally it just broke. The tip of it broke off. So I don't know. And it had a lifetime warranty, but
snap on.
You know what I do now, and I have been doing. Of course, now they sell Craftsman at Lowe's, but I used to buy the Cobalts. I like their screwdrivers; they're pretty good. And they have good sockets and stuff, and they have the lifetime warranty. And anytime you can get a lifetime warranty on a tool where you can actually, because for me, I have to chase down these big old Snap-on trucks and quarter them in a parking lot.
Yeah, and they don't like that.
And they don't like swapping you out unless you're buying from them. So I got a guy at Fireworks that did though.
Yeah, he wasn't real happy.
He wasn't. He was, in fact, he was pretty negative at the end. But I didn't care. I just needed, man, I paid the price for those tools.
Craftsman's made in China now, Mark.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, well, what is it made in China anymore? There was a heater. I was ready to pull the trigger on it. It was called something like USA something, and I started reading the comments, and the one person said, the only thing is the misadvertising that it's made in USA. It's not made in USA. And it's just part of the name, but that doesn't mean it's not made in USA. So I said, well, if they're going to lie about that, then I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah.
So tired of liars. Too many liars. This world is just one big giant lie.
Anyway, it rained on us all the way back from Texarkana.
Big time.
Half.
Big time.
We hydroplaned. It was great.
Yeah. Tried to get around a big truck, but and the problem the problem with the trip, it's not very far. When it's dry, it's a pretty easy drive, but when it's wet, I mean, I know where the bad spots are, and I kind of ease up a little bit. When I start hydroplaning, I slow down. The other guys don't do that. And now I got the front end of my truck.
What Jason said? Yeah.
I got the front end of my truck all rebuilt and all lined, and man, it drives awesome now.
Really like a hydroplane.
Well, just one side. It didn't really do the marshmallow thing, but it did kind of go, kind of slowed it down. But we're here. We made it.
Yeah.
Right? We got a good turnout tonight. Wow, look at that. We're up to 30 people. That's pretty awesome. They're all waiting for me to go off, do some kind of but then we'll lose one for sure.
It'll be Jason.
Well, I think even he gets a little frustrated too. He just tries to.
I think everyone does.
Yeah, it's just, come on, just be honest. That's all they got. They got to be honest. Mute. They just got to be. We need some honesty in this world. We just need some honesty. It just feels like everywhere you go, you're getting screwed, So I've been watching. There's a couple people I've been watching on YouTube that buying RVs and buying different things for their RV, and they're just everybody's getting hosed right now on this stuff. Of course.
Hey, Scenic Driveways, I haven't seen you for a while.
Hey, how you doing?
How's Kentucky?
Yeah, howdy from Kentucky. These people that buy, have been on the road for 4 years and have gone through 9 RVs. I don't know how they do it because and they're buying all new stuff, And I've been watching this one girl, Amazing Liz or something, and she bought an old Alpha CU that someone painted up, got because the stripes on those things go to craziness, and she's all into Class A's now. So.
Oh, backing up there, Amanda said, "Yeah, gets tired of listening to me about rants and raves, rants about political."
Oh,
yeah.
Jason gets together. Yeah, well, that's okay. You keep talking to him because at least then when we get together, we can talk. I don't blame Jason. I really don't. He spent 20 years. He retired out of the Army, and you get filled with all kinds of crap when you're in there, and then you get out, and then you try to turn. I heard another guy the other day was talking about how it's like when they used to fly airplanes over and throw the leaflets out of the airplanes on people, and they would read them. That's kind of how this, that propaganda. That's how this guy says he feels like they're just always throwing propaganda out over his head. So
Phoenix says, "Loves Kentucky so far."
Yep.
Are you guys working there, or are you being scenic about your visit there? Are you just?
I think Joe is working. His wife.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You guys bought property.
Yeah, they bought a house, sold their trailer.
At least we can turn it off.
They definitely are scenic driveways.
Yeah, we bought a house here.
Yeah. We're trying to build
Is your driveway scenic?
Yeah. we're trying to build a tiny house here out of this shed that we have on our property, but
I have headphones to play video games. Yeah.
We haven't been doing as much on that as we probably should, but I don't know.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm broken.
I'm broken. It's been cold, and when I get out there, I get started. As soon as I get started, I can't do it. I don't know. I gotta get it. I'll tell you what, folks. When you get to be, of course, it's not how old I am. It's the miles. I'm telling you, the mileage is really got a lot of miles on this guy.
Helen just put earbuds in my ears.
But it's hard to climb on roofs, and anymore it's just hard for me to get up from the ground. So try to lose some weight. I think I did lose a little weight. I'm about 4 or 5 pounds lighter this time than I was last time at the doctor. If I step on the scale when I'm there, they make me step on it. This time it did go almost, but not quite. Anyway.
But whenever we do anything, we put a video together and put it out there for you guys to unsubscribe to.
Yeah. Today would have been a great video. You just would have been watching the wipers going like this. That's what you would have got to see. I guess we could take him in the doctor's office and film him.
People love that kind of stuff. Isn't that right? Do you guys like that daily life kind of thing?
They like to see girls take showers.
Somebody shows you they're making their coffee, they're making their breakfast, they're going out to lunch, they're starting the truck. I mean, yeah. B-roll. Lots of B-roll.
I don't want to mention any names, but there's some people that have channels like that.
Yeah.
And you know how you know that's what they're doing is they put a thing on, got arrested and thrown out of our tiny house, or my wife almost got murdered today. They got all these really heavy duty clickbaits, and then you get on there and they go, Well, we had someone come on our property today, but we'll talk about that later. Watch
You
this
never
next
know.
10 minutes of me just rambling about nothing, and then we won't talk about
See,
that.
Taylor Rose, I like daily stuff. Yes, Mellow Cat clickbait.
Yeah.
Doug says at least you don't have broken ribs.
You should film that, Doug. You should go back and do it again.
We all missed it.
Do a replay because we all missed it.
After you turn 50, your check engine light comes on a lot. Actually, his just stays on.
Yeah. I just put a piece of tape over it, so I'll have to watch it.
But yeah, see, Taylor likes daily stuff.
Okay, I gotta tell these guys about. I'm unsubscribed from them right now, but about every other year I go back and what's a chicken whisperer? What's his
little house on the tiny house on the prairie, or
yeah, or off grid living, or
is it? I don't know.
I think he used to be. He's the one who used to live in the tent trailer, and then they stayed in the same place all the time, and someone came by and burned it to the ground. So then he went over to Lowe's and bought a bunch of wood and made a little truck camper, and this gal that he's with, she lived in that camper with it, but they were freezing to death and everything. So they bought a piece of property in Missouri. Does anyone know who I'm talking? Little House? No, it's not Little House on the Prairie.
It's not.
Anyway, they bought this property in Missouri, and it had an old mobile home trailer frame on this one part of the land, and an old well that didn't work.
Little House Off Grid.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
government exterminated them.
Yeah.
Little House Off Grid. That's
yeah,
it.
She should show them that.
Government told us we can't do this anymore. Off grid living.
Yeah, I mean this is this guy's channel.
Everything's a click.
That never has anything to do with what he's going to talk about.
FBI busted the door.
Yeah. But he built this like little
Forced
tiny
into a nursing home.
Yeah. They built this little tiny home.
IRS busted us.
On this old frame of this mobile home, and she wanted her kitchen outside. Well, it snows there, and she's outside cooking.
Oh no,
in the snow.
She wants it like that.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is, I think it's like 8 feet wide and 12 feet long. I mean it's small, and they have a bed in there, and I mean he has a water tank outside that feeds the inside. They built the shower.
Government just banned off-grid living.
Yeah.
Armed IRS agents showed up.
Oh, what kind of food was boiling? That's called molcajete.
Molcajete.
Molcajete. It's Mexican food, and it's steak and chicken and shrimp and green chilies and all kinds of stuff in there. It's pretty good stuff. I like it. Yeah. It's all gone now, huh?
No, there's one more serving.
Is there? Yeah, I bring that what's left home, and then she makes homemade refried beans, and she makes me burritos with what's left. The guy is a hoot, yeah.
Just died while off-grid living in a tiny house. Oh my gosh, he lied, and it's costing me thousands. The grocery store refuses to sell to us. I mean, every single title. But he gets like between 5,000 and 10,000 views all the time.
He is pretty wackadoodle, and he's always panicked that someone's going to figure out where he lives, and he'll go over and there'll be a tree laying down. The tree got hit by lightning or something, and he'll ask somebody, "Can I cut that tree up?" And so he starts cutting the tree up, and someone else comes over, and they said, "Well, I already told him I was going to cut that tree up." And so then he stops cutting the tree, and the guy never comes back and cuts the tree. So he goes back over there, and then the guy's wife comes over, and I mean, it's just those are his videos.
Talks about us like that. I think they get a lot of
all they would be able to talk about us is that we talk about people. I mean, we come from a little town now. You think this is bad? You ought to live here. My gosh, when we do the laundry, I mean, it's like, and there's people that virtually go over, they take a little box and they at the little restaurant over here and stand in the middle of the restaurant and tell about this person and that. I mean, it's crazy. The people around here are great. We love it.
Yeah.
Are we doing Christmas trees this year? We are not. We haven't done Christmas trees in what, 3 years, 4 years?
2019 was the last one.
Yeah, 3 years. Well, where we screwed up is we did pumpkins.
We had no choice.
Yeah.
They told us if we did trees, we had to do pumpkins too.
And we actually did really good at pumpkins. We did terrible at Christmas trees. And something went wrong, and I never got told what.
Hey, but that's where we met Dougie D.
Yeah. No, we met Dougie at Quartzsite.
Oh, that's right. But that's where you got to go to the doctor.
Oh, look at RV Band. Well, yeah. what you should do is make up some crazy thing like someone lit off the fireworks at night and burned a hole through it. Oh wait, that was well, you get the idea, right? How you had spicy soup without me. Well, no, we invited you. And you said, oh, we just had like bologna sandwiches or something. We can't go. So and Darla got sick.
Yeah, I did.
She got, I don't know, she ate something. I don't know what she got.
All I had was cheese and salad and beans and rice. But I think that's exactly what my brother had too, and he got sick a couple months ago when we went there. Same thing.
They just keep poison just for you.
I know. So I told Bill, if you want to go eat there anymore, I'll go with you and I'll sit there and watch and talk to you, but I'm not eating.
Get a bocajete. That thing is so freaking hot that, I mean, no bacteria can live in that.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, that it could be like 6-month-old sat out by the dumpster, shrimp and chicken, and you throw it in there and it's good again.
Definitely scalding.
Yeah. Yeah, when the guy brings it out, he sets it, and then like after like half an hour of sitting there, she's going to take it out, and she grabs the bowl and sets it on the table, and it marred the table. And the guy's like, "Yeah, it's not a big deal."
I wanted to videotape the little reel that you guys watched, and so I put napkins on the side of it because it was steaming hot still. It's like a mortar and pestle that they serve it in, a big giant one. And so I picked it up off the platter it was on. I put it on the table, and I videotaped however long that was. I think it was a minute. And then I went to put it back, and it was like stuck to the table, the Formica.
What's crazy around here? There used to be a restaurant over there in Beta, and my dad took me there. I mean, I was 19 years old when he took me there, and when we went in, you sat down at the tables and you could see where, because the place was like first opened in the 1920s or something like that, and you could see where the plates had been sliding on the table, and elbows, people's arms. You could see where their arms were. And I told her, I said, "Come on, I want to take you to this place. It's really a trip." And we walked in there, and everything was brand new. And I asked the waitress, I said, "You guys remodeled?" She goes, "Well, let me explain it to you like this. The tornado came in the front door and took everything out the back door, so we had no choice but to get new stuff." So that's why they remodeled it. But
so let's see. I missed. Hey, Ruben 4749. She got a contagious laugh.
Who does?
That's what Ruben said, and I'm reading back in the comments.
You have contagious laugh.
She got a contagious laugh.
Who did?
She. I don't know. Explain, Ruben.
And then so.
Hi, Tina Rollins. You guys got solar? We do not.
No, we don't.
We don't like to boondock, so we don't feel like there's a need.
Well, and the thing is, I've looked into it. What I want, everybody keeps telling me it's so good, but
those mats.
I want to get the kind that just stick down on the roof. But the thing is, we have a diesel generator, That you can run that thing all night long on a quart of gas, a quart of diesel. I mean, uh, I guess pretty soon maybe diesel will be so expensive it's more than buying solar panels. But to put a really good solar system up here is about 10 grand. I can buy a lot of diesel fuel with that. But
Yeah, so for us, it's not really a good fit, but a lot of people love it.
the thing is when you boondock, it's a different thing than what we do, and we've done it. It's not that we haven't done it. We've done it quite a few times. I think the longest we ever boondocked was 9 days, um, and that was in Lake Havasu, and we were with about what 6 other RVs, and I had to keep going to refill the water jugs.
Not just for us, but for them too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to get water here.
Yeah, I went to this gas station and on the edge of Havasu, and I went in. The owner was there. I started talking to him, and I asked him, "Can I get some water?" He says, "I don't want to get that started." And then we started talking motorcycles, and the next thing I know, he goes, "Well, go ahead, you can fill." He goes, "In fact, anytime you want water, just come over here and tell him." Can't remember what his name was. He goes, "Just tell him I told you it was okay." So man, I was going over there and getting like 6, 8 jugs of water every day.
Mhm.
Everybody was saying, "Well, here, give me some," So
Ruben said, I subbed them some time back, I think just because the channel names. This is the first time I watched these two characters.
see, Dougie says, stick downs are junk. But the trouble with the ones, the big panel ones that you sit up there, they raise a lot of problems with your roof. And I mean, my roof is metal. So is that rain? No, maybe not. Anyway, I don't want to do that. I don't want to we haven't put any holes in the roof on this thing. So all the holes that are up there are ones that were there. In fact, I ran a wire up there for my when I had Sirius radio, and I ran the wire out the the marker light. I just took it, filed it, and ran the wire out, sealed it all back up, and stuck it. Yeah, because I don't want to drill holes in the roof. Every hole that's up on this roof is the ones that came with it. We haven't added anything. Yeah, and that's another thing, with putting those. If I could put those stick down ones up there, I would do that and then run the wiring down through the refrigerator vent or something. But everybody, you don't want the stick down ones. You know what? We have electricity here, and if the electricity goes out, we push a button and we have electricity.
Jason said, "No, it's your neighbors tapping on the window when you asked, is it raining?"
Yeah.
It must have been Jason. All right, Scenic Driveways. Thank you for tuning in. Tell Joanne hi.
Barbie phone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Who said that?
Be right back.
Oh, be right
back. Barbie. To go with the Barbie fireplace.
See, I'm really up on all this language on here.